Hey, Dr. Josh here, and so now we're going to go through the 4R phase approach to gut reconditioning and gut health. And so what we're looking at here, these 4 phases: first, we're going to remove, we're going to replace, we're going to repopulate, and we're going to repair. So these are all essential for good health, and we want to optimize gut health function. So in the removal phase, if we're looking to remove some sort of pathogen or toxin, so these are some of these, but not limited to, what affects our gastrointestinal system. So first and foremost, foods. And if we're looking for foods and we're looking to remove the toxins, you need to revert back to the nutritional section on toxic removal. So that's the first thing that we do. And then we can get specific on toxins from foods or how that creates an inflammatory or allergic reaction process. And sometimes we have to use tests to identify what type of response we have to certain foods. But overall, if we're following a toxic removal strategy in our nutrition, in our macronutrient strategy, you're going to get 95% of this. And then we want to remove overgrowth from unfriendly organisms, so your bacteria, your funguses, your yeasts, your viruses. And so these toxins are also present from heavy metals, endotoxins, which are given off from bacterial related situations, as well as lipopolysaccharides. And we have a lot of other GI stressors. So ultimately, we want to identify the right components of toxicity so we're able to strategically and correctly remove those from our intestinal system. The second one is replace, and replacing the natural defense systems that we have in place. So we need digestive enzymes, we need bile salts to be able to connect to toxins and get those out of the body. And so many people, they benefit from the right types of support in digestive capabilities, whether, like I said, it's going to be in the stomach, producing stomach acid, utilizing enzymes, creating better bile flow, detoxifying better. And so that's where we want to create replacement in the things that might be deficient in order to help us digest much more efficiently, especially in the upper part of the gastrointestinal tract. And then we want to repopulate. So when we evict the toxins, we want to make sure that we're getting materials in there. Yes, probiotics. We want to get probiotics and other materials in there that are going to repopulate the terrain, because when you repopulate this correctly, it leaves very little room for the bad pathogens and the funguses and the other materials to re-inoculate in the intestinal tract. So that's repopulation. And then ultimately here, repairing. So toxins destroy our gut mucosa, which is the inside lining of our intestinal system. So we have the GI mucosa, and then we have the intestinal cell makeup. And so we want to be able to repair this. We want to use materials that are ultimately going to strengthen the mucosa and the gut cells, so we're not letting pathogens in, so we're not letting undigested food into our system. And so these are the 4 steps, and we're going to go through these individually so you know exactly how to use each of these phases. So we'll move on. The first one we'll talk about is removal. We'll see you there.